Hello YouTube, it's William. Just a real quick update on the shop and orders and a few things that's headed down the pike, and show you some things that is kind of cool. This is what I'm working on. All right, first of all, you like my shirt? I just got out of the dryer, so it's a little wrinkled. But anyway, you get these on Teespring. There's a banner down below the description that has the store. You can go directly to and shop there. A lot of colors, a lot of designs, just a lot of good fun. All right. Also cups. Here's a cup. See there? I think there's about 2 or 3 different colors and a couple different designs. This one has an SK on the back. Looks like it just came out of the kiln. It's hot. All right. It's a hot knife. But anyway, check that out if you're interested, and get one of those. All right. If you haven't seen on social media, there is a new Master Woodsman coming. I've been hinting at it, been talking about it for several months now. It is a knife that's designed after the prototype that Blackie has been using for about 6 years now, or 5 or 6 years. I don't know exactly. I think I started this in 2015, so maybe at least 5 years. That's when I first came out with the first prototype, which was more like the Model 2. And I intend to do a live video with Blackie Thomas at the Frozen Foot Gathering this weekend. All right, and it is going to be, it's put on by the Southeast Bushcraft Basecamp. It's a Facebook group, so you have to be a member of that, or contact Mark Hudson on Facebook if you want to go. It is at Warden Station, Talladega Forest in Heflin, Alabama, and it's this weekend, the 6th through the 10th, okay? But again, it's not my event. I can't invite you. I wish I could, but talk to Mark Hudson or go on the Frozen Foot group and become a member of it and all of that good stuff. All right, but I intend to do a live video with Blackie if we have enough sale reception. All right, like the cat. I can't ship them, but if you meet me somewhere, I should have a few of them in the truck if you want to buy one. They're $20. All right, they got the mesh in the bag. Okay, but anyway, back to the knife. This is the knife. It has the Raven or the Blackbird logo on it. It's kind of a nod to Blackie, because Blackie has kind of owned that design since he got it. That was his second prototype of the Master Woodsman to test out and try out and kind of give me some feedback on. But he has owned that design since then. And I appreciate it, brother. I really do. So people have spoken, and it is coming back. This one is got leopard wood scales with a green liner. I don't know if you see that very well in the light or not. But with mosaic pins. But there's going to be a special run available on my Custom Knives web page on the 17th of February. Okay? 17th of February. And now everything should go live about 8 o'clock that morning, Central Standard Time. Okay? So that's coming. And I hope to do a live thing with Blackie and just kind of go through the history of it, show you the original prototype and how it all came about and all that good stuff. Okay? That's the intent. Worst case, Blackie and I'll do a video that will be posted once I get back. All right? Excuse me. All right, another thing that's going to be kind of cool that playing around with is a new little belt machete. It kind of looks like the narrow, but I kicked the handle up a little bit. Has a scraper back here, and this is a SureTouch, black SureTouch with black micarta pins. But anyway, this is kind of a little hand machete, or what belt machete, I guess you say, pack machete maybe. Has about a 7.5 maybe, yeah, 7.5 inch blade. At the widest point is about 2 inches. So kind of a Nesmucus style machete that is very versatile, I think. We're going to be playing around with it at the gathering and letting people play with it and give me their thoughts on it. So that's going to be kind of fun at the gathering. So look forward to that. Also, another thing is, talking about the customs is our new things. A customer contacted me, well, he ordered a custom knife to be designed later in December of 2018. So I'm just now getting around to the December ones, customs. So anyway, when I contacted him, said your order's up, he sent me a picture or a drawing of a knife, and I said, no, looks too much like the tracker. I highly respect Mr. Beck, and I'm not going to copy his design. So he made some changes, sent it back to me, and said, how about this? And what he did was incorporate a lot of the SK features into that design. And I said, well, I don't like it, but okay, I'll do that. So as I was waiting to do that, I got to thinking about it, and I said, I'm going to contact Mr. Beck. That's just the way I am, and just kind of feel him out and see what his thoughts are on it. So I sent him an email with a picture of the drawing and said, gave him the whole story and all this other stuff. And I said, I just want your nod of approval on this, because I don't want to do anything that it could be construed as copying or taking advantage of somebody else's design or work. Because I know how much work goes into a design, and I want to make sure that I'm not stepping on anybody's toes or anything, because I can understand that. So anyway, he sent me back a dissertation. I'm talking a novel. This guy could be a writer in a heartbeat. But anyway, he was very gracious. He loved the design. He said, send me a picture of it when you're done, and by all means make as many of them and sell as many of them as you can, because the more people. He just went through a whole spiel of it, and he was just a very kind guy. And I tell you what, it was a pleasure conversing with him through the email back 3 or 4 different times and talking about knives and stuff. It was a lot of fun. I highly respect him. I think his tracker design, which was named Tracker, but it's actually the Wilderness Survival Knife on his website. That was in the movie The Hunted. I think it actually sent the knife world on its ear a little bit, because that design just kind of throwed a new little concept in there, and that's where I get a lot of my inspiration from, is that design, that if you will, tracker model. And so anyway, so I highly respected him, and I appreciate him being so gracious, and and everything. He's just a very nice guy. So here's the knife, and I put it on social media just kind of show everybody what the custom knife was looking like, and I mean, it just exploded. I've had more likes on this design on social media than I had anything that I've done. So Mr. Beck, if you're watching the video, you still got it, man. You still got it. So anyway, here's the knife. This one is an 01 3/16. The blade on it is about 5 3/4. Overall is about almost 11, just under 11, maybe 10 7/8 with the hammer pole on it. The Scandi portion is about 1.5 inches, and it has a little hook, and the other portion is about 3.5. So, excuse me. So the width of the blade is about a little over 2 inches, maybe 2 and just under 1/8, something like that. But it's a Scandi that goes into a saber, my typical woodsman's grind. Kind of give you an idea with the SK. It's about the same size. The blade's a little bit wider. Let's get it all stacked on top of one another than the SK. But the weight and everything is about the same. It's a little bit more blade heavy with this one because the blade is wider. But if you grab it up here at the deal, it's not that bad. It's kind of like a hand axe. I was really impressed with the balance of it. I thought it'd be really blade heavy, but it's not. So anyway, if you guys would be interested in a special run of these, I'm not going to add them to the production line, but if you guys would be interested in doing a special limited run of these, let me know in the comments below, because I mean, everybody especially on Instagram, I mean, everybody just kind of went wild on this design, which it is kind of cool. And like I say, I'm a huge fan of the tracker knife. But anyway, let me know in the comments below if you'd be interested in doing a limited run of this, and I'll See what I can do. And also let me know if you'd rather do just the traditional 01 or maybe an AEBL. I can't do both. So I thought about just doing the 01 and leave the heat treat just like this. He wanted a bow drill divot on one side, but I would probably do, instead of the 8 pins, I would probably just do 1/4 inch pins, maybe 3 of them. Something like that, 1/4 inch pins. But anyway, yeah, nice design. So SKs, I'm up through 290. We need to seal the handles and start getting those finished around this week. I got frozen foot this weekend, so if you have a sheath with the knife, it's probably going to be shipped next week. If you don't have a sheath with the knife, we'll ship them out this week. All right. Customs, I'm about up to mid-December right now is what I'm at. So if you have one after December, mid-December of 2018, then you're coming up in the next week or two. All right. So I'll start contacting you on those very soon. So look for an email on your custom order and kind of be figuring out what you want for your custom. Okay. And I think you're caught up. I appreciate all you guys' support. Check out the Teespring store, and you guys are just awesome. All your comments, your likes, your shares, let everybody know about WC Knives on YouTube and the website and everything else. Just kind of let everything let people know that, hey, there's a knife in town, or a knife business that's just fantastic. All right, we'll see you guys later. And if you go to Frozen Foot, be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Be sure to get the backyard whittle on stick. And don't forget those plenty of Band-Aids and lots of knives. Catch you again soon.